Hey, I made it! 500 tracks of Der Musikganon are now online. It's not even halfway through, but it's quite a milestone for me. And I'm happy I got this far. And now I will be moving on. So if you're not familiar with this project, I made a huge list of 1,805 tracks of video game music, and I ranked them, which is something no one else seemed to have done before. So I took on this endeavor, and now I'm stuck with it. And after 100 tracks each, I make a short video to pause and look at the statistics and talk to you a bit about the project. So with this batch, we had the first track of Dark Souls, which is something I almost did not do at all, because the Souls soundtracks, someone on a Discord server said, yeah, I can understand that they are pretty much orchestra spam, which is incredible and great within the game. But when I listen to playlists of Dark Souls music or Bloodborne music on its own, they don't work as well as, like, say, a Kirby track for me. I would like to introduce you to another YouTuber. Maybe you know of him. His name is Alex Mukala, and he is very enthusiastic about music and video game music in particular. And he does all sorts of crazy things, like changing famous video game tracks, and like, what if this track sounded a lot more like another track from another game? Or he analyzes in depth just why a piece of music is incredible. He did something on the Octopath Traveler soundtrack, which is a really nice video, and you can find him on my channel too. I linked him with the other channels that I suggest to you. How are the statistics going? Pretty lame. It's something I would not have thought would happen with this list, because it's a very personal list to me. But the top 3 franchises will surprise next to no one. It's Zelda, Final Fantasy, and Super Mario. And Zelda is taking the lead so very hard. Those Zelda people have 24 entries now on my list. Final Fantasy overtook Super Mario with 16 tracks now, and Super Mario has 15. And what I do is I look at all the franchises that have 10 or more entries now, and the other ones are the Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi games, which I put together, the Castlevania games, and new on the list, the Mega Man games. And I'm eager to see if there will be any change. The Donkey Kong games are not yet far up on the list, as well are the Kirby games, but I suppose they will make some progress there. The 500th track was from Sonic 2, Metropolis Zone, and I'm still rearranging the list as I continue to move on and make the videos, and I still feel sometimes like, there's a track that has been placed much higher on the list. I could have put it back down a bit, and sometimes those tracks are just like 30 seconds long and loop, and I'm like, why did I put it up here? And then I listen to it again and say, no, it's still great. Another gem that has been uploaded recently is the Demon Tower title music from Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods has this mini game in it called Demon Tower. You can play it on a computer as May, and then you're in this like 8-bit game. And it has this really intense title theme that doesn't sound like much, but in the context of the game, I don't know if it's the context of the game, it's just kind of badass. I don't know, sometimes there are just those pieces of music where I think no one will get why I put it here, but maybe some will. And I'm still discovering new YouTube channels with a great enthusiasm for video game music, and it's just so nice to see so many people just really digging into music, trying to understand why they love it, how it works in the context of the game, and that kind of makes me feel like I'm not alone with my project. I'm just making a list, I'm not analyzing anything. I'm still at a very slow pace, but I've made my peace with it. I'm not trying to rush anything now or to complete it within a year or 2 years. It'll just be done when it's done. Something that's a bit of a bummer is that there are great new soundtracks that come out every month with new games, and I cannot include them in my list, of course, because that would just screw everything up. So I will always be stuck there, right between, I don't know, 2018, 2019 maybe, and the newer stuff is not included. But that's okay. I just hope that some people discover music they didn't know before, or discover old gems, and that I can contribute just to this whole community. And there have been some problems with a lot of channels, especially, I don't know, is it now Silvergunner or Gilversonner? I think it's Silvergunner is the original name. He provided us with tons and tons of high quality original video game music, and Nintendo has been all over him and has just put down so many of his tracks that he decided to close the whole channel, which has put a hole into many playlists, and it was a bad thing for many. Supra Darky was another one who has been hit, but he has been making new channels, re-uploaded everything on different channels, so that if one channel gets hit, the others will still be there. And you know, it's a difficult thing because it is a copyright issue, you know? I don't have the rights to any of the music I'm uploading, and neither does Silvergunner or Supra Darky or all the others. And some people say that, yeah, well, if you take them down, at least upload them on Spotify so we can listen to it, because we want to listen to the music. We love the music. And others just say they are not making a profit out of it. They're just cherishing it. It's like free advertisement. And I don't know, you can have many different stances on this thing, but to me it's kind of sad. I can see how you can like really say the copyright thing is important, and people made this music and they have to earn money from it, and then there's like, I don't know, rumors that it was Nintendo, that it was a mistake in the YouTube algorithm, and I don't have the energy or the willpower just to dig in and really understand what's happening. I'm not, obviously not making any money. I don't have enough views for that, and I'm also not trying to. This is just something to be shared and to be enjoyed, and that you can just jump around on YouTube, you know, and just one thing leads to another, and you can say about the algorithm what you will, but sometimes it has provided me with really good content and made me rediscover stuff and newly discover stuff, and that's what I like about this. Just people making all different kinds of stuff, and then if you're interested in something, you can find your way and discover more and more and more. And so my project might not be the most original one, but it's like when I play soccer. I don't have the best technique, but I have the willpower to pull through and get that ball. And so I will make it to 1,805 tracks in the end. I will reveal my big number one, and yeah, then I will be done with this in a few years. The next track will be the 501st track on this list, rank number 1307. And it's a track from Gianna Sister Twisted Dreams. Of all the games, it's a game I played for like 2.5 hours. I played the original Gianna Sisters on my Amiga back in the days. The Twisted Dreams was fairly okay. Had this like really hardcore punk metal soundtrack, and I didn't really care all that much for it, but there was one track that I stumbled upon while compiling the list, and that will be the next track. So this is the first teaser or spoiler for a new track since the beginning of this project. Well, and that's it for today, I think. So visit Alex Mukala Music. He also has like a tutorial channel and more. Just go and visit him. He deserves every view, every click, every comment, every like, whatever. Just support him in his love for video game music. And while you're at it, spread the word. Most of the clicks on this channel are from people who just search a song and then go on. They are not subscribers and they are not revisiting, or mostly not revisiting. So maybe tell someone about this project and follow me on my road down to number 1. And I'll see you in, I don't know, a year or so, when I hope earlier, when I uploaded my 606th this language. You know, it's so easy. English is such an easy language to comprehend, to talk. Grammar is easy, but us Germans, we have such a problem with the th, and it's fine for me. I can say a lot of words that begin with the th like that, but in those words with other, like sixth, the 600th, the 600th. There's no sixth. Okay, I screwed it up. So, what are you gonna do? Arrest me? Sorry for that. That went a little bit off the... I don't know what I'm saying. Thanks for tuning in. See you at the next intermission after 600 tracks. And have a nice day.